Perfect.
So, I'm having a chat with Fred of Spector. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. It's good to be here back at Truck Festival.
Yeah, it's good. How's your day been so far and looking forward to later?
It's been good so far. We just drove here, no service station stops. Had to make do with the Sainsbury's meal deal just before leaving.
Lovely. Can't beat 'em.
And then arrived backstage, drank a Red Stripe, and have been speaking to lovely people like you since.
And in the beautiful sun as well.
Absolutely. I saw the forecast and thought it might rain.
Yes.
It's our first time on the main stage. I had this feeling like sod's law would mean rain as we go on, but hopefully not.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And you released a new record earlier this year.
Yeah, which was meant to come out last year, but due to the vinyl delays, was this year. And we're doing a 10th anniversary version of our first album this year, so it's a busy year.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
So the third record, how does this record sound in comparison to the last two?
I think it was the sound of us trying to do something a bit kind of less produced and a bit more. Our live shows can be quite rowdy, and I think we were trying to capture a bit of kind of more of a live sound, more the sound of the instruments really being played rather than everything edited together on a computer.
Yeah, good. And you kept busy during lockdown because not only I'm sure you were writing this, you released an EP as well.
Released an EP, we made this, and we were involved with an NHS charity album, which had lots of people on, like Foals and Wolf Alice and stuff, so that was nice to do something kind of clear one's conscience, staying at home watching The Sopranos while all around, your country turns to God knows what.
Yeah.
So we had to do our bit by providing some kind of lukewarm indie music to entertain the troops.
And it worked.
And it worked, like Cliff Richard at Wimbledon. It kept people up when the rain came.
Yes. Yeah, indeed. Now, you're here at Truck Festival today, but people will want to see you live.
Yes.
So where can people see you over the coming weeks?
Well, we're playing Why Not Festival next weekend. We're playing 110 Above in Leicester the weekend after that. And then we're doing 2 anniversary gigs for our first album at the Scala in London. One of those is sold out, so we'd announced the second one, which was nice.
Yep.
To sell out a gig is always a bonus. And then we're just trying to write another album to tour again properly, hopefully next year. We just did a big tour in the spring this year, so now festivals and these anniversary shows, and then wherever.
Yeah, I thought you might have been a bit tired of writing, considering how much you've done over lockdown. But
but you know what? It's one of those things where even 2020 is now 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Every time someone says last year, I think they mean 2019, and I'm like, oh shit, no, it's now 2022.
Yeah.
Even this album we recorded at the beginning of 2021. So, although it makes us sound busier than we are, you know what I mean? And actually, we're trying to be more busy, so just trying to write songs when we're not at work or whatever.
Yeah, true. And it took a fair few years between releases. Obviously, the pandemic didn't help that, but was there anything else that impacted on why it took a while?
We got dropped by a record label in about 2016, so that took some navigating to kind of work out life after. It was like a big breakup. They were very nice. It was like a good... They're very nice about it. They did it. It went above their heads. When you get handed around a spreadsheet of how much you've spent on something versus how much you've made on something.
Yeah.
We were very much in the bottom of that spreadsheet. Exactly. But so then we started doing EPs, which became a compilation non-fiction, which we released in 2019 or 20. And that was the first stuff we'd done without a label. Then we were like, oh, actually, we can do this. And then we played Truck in 2019 in the tent, and it was filled to the brim, and we were like, that was probably the point where we were this close to breaking up. We were like, oh wait, actually, there's some taste for this. There's enough people out there with dodgy music taste who can enjoy Spector, so we're like, fuck it, let's keep going, and then work out how to do it yourself. And it's easier than ever for anyone watching at home. If you're in a band, like, that's the biggest difference between when we started 10 years ago and now. You're not having to worry about how to send your CD to kind of the Czech Republic. Everything, if we write a song now, it can be online by Friday, and it's all doable. And that's kind of made it more exciting in a way that you can achieve things without the big infrastructure behind you.
And are you hopefully going to take this overseas and into Europe and over to the States?
We were just in went on a European tour, and we're in France and Germany. Played a festival in Czech Republic the other day with Fallout Boy.
Yeah.
So, things are looking up.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Fred,
we're going down to an earlier round.
Yeah, indeed. Well, Fred, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
You too. Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
Woo!